We're going to do some cards for the Twin Flame Collective, specifically for Twin Flames, what's going on for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. First, we'll tap into the Divine Feminine. This week, we have some major energies, and I see a lot of not just the energies because they're very high, but the collective of what is going on within the collective field of energies. This can be affecting you. You may be picking up on different things, different feelings, different energies from within the collective as we're all one and very connected. Let's go ahead and talk about this week and go ahead and pull some cards. First, for the Divine Feminine. You can just take this as what's going on for the feminine. And if you're the masculine, just a message from your feminine too. So Wednesday, Venus is going to merge with the Pleiades again. This is a very important part of April of what we've been experiencing and some of what might be happening for you in your love life, no matter what your situation is, as things are being stirred up for healing within these energies and also an activation happening. So Wednesday, as Venus once again is activated by the Pleiades, this is going to bring an amazing calm for Twin Flames, a positive energy, things kind of coming together. And that's because we also have that eclipse on the 20th. And this is going to be a powerful new moon eclipse, but also because it's a hybrid eclipse, it's kind of a rare eclipse. It's going to have a powerful impact on the energies, and it already is. You guys are already feeling it eclipsing right now, right? We're feeling it retrograding and eclipsing, but this is important too. Things are going to continue to be super galactic this week too. So let's just tap in to the feminine. And then before I forget, we also have the Lyrids. So lots of galactic energies going on this week as well too. So for the feminine, the fifth dimension, this could be your soul guiding you towards higher frequencies and your soul's ascension. This could represent cycles clearing, lessons clearing, having to move through certain phases of your story or your healing to get to this twin flame union. So much negativity around love, relationships, and twin flames journey surfacing too. It could be everywhere. It could be in movies, your friends, your family. It could be people around you. And oftentimes when you are on one of these journeys, you will hear things like that. So important that you are going within for your guidance and what you're feeling, picking up on and sensing around this connection, because we're purging out all of that collective negative programming around love and relationships. That's because 3D relationships look a little different than fifth dimension unions, which are a little bit different. So needing to stay in these fifth dimensional frequencies for the feminine to achieve that union. And it's so important because amazing things happen when we can balance those feminine and masculine aspects. Every one of your relationships was to work on that. We have different connections with different souls that are coming through. This is that one, the fifth dimensional person for you. This is your twin flame. There's only one of those type of connections. This is an infinite connection. While we might find certain souls to work through karma, this is something a little bit even stronger and even more of a powerful magnetic force when twin flames are guided together. It's very spirit guided as well too, in a different type of way. It's not to bring up negative karma or issues or, the negative stuff that we're purging out now from the previous relationships. This is a little bit different. Twin flames are going to come together and they will be part of your mission. So when you really align with your soul, your purpose, and your mission, this person will come into your awareness on some type of level. Intuitive communication. You're connected at a soul level. First, you're probably needing to connect with spirit or source. And that's an important part of this energy too, is staying in those fifth dimensional frequencies so that you can attain this higher fifth dimensional spiritual union. So ascension coming up for the feminine, working on staying in higher frequencies. A lot of people think they are, but they are still, we'll say, involved in karma or dramas of the third dimension, not living in their full potential. Haven't quite woken up enough on some levels sometimes, and that can be a block. So everyone's situation is different. Yes, people can be in a separation. Oftentimes you do see your flame and you don't come together right away. It could be things in the way with your situation, stuff like that. So for the feminine, baggage coming up, past baggage, past lessons. This could be energy in your system. We're talking about releasing the lessons of the past. some of the energetics of them. I've realized this too, because I was talking last night. I helped so many people on this journey, and people are talking about losing their memory. And I said, I did too. And I joke around about that's why I write so much and try to write it down. But oftentimes the imprints stay. These are the negative energetic experiences. These are what we need to release within our system too. So a lot coming up with these eclipse energies. There's been a major purge happening for the masculine and for the feminine. And you guys might be feeling that if you're tapping into the collective energies or just processing and moving through things yourself. For the feminine, cutting the cords of the past, literally. If you're thinking of past situations, partners, things that you've been through, you haven't quite healed it or let go of it. This could be cords or attachments, different things going on energetically. It's so important that the feminine is really opening up your heart chakra. This is for everyone. I share my journey of earth, of what I'm going through, because we're all going through something together, the same thing. And oftentimes I'm just trying to find words to describe different energies I'm tapping into or my own journey. And I'm always just sharing little things as guided when I'm guided to do this work as well too. And so I know we've had so much coming up in this lifetime, especially if you're a starseed or a light worker, you have taken on way too much energetically. Time to let it go. We can't carry all that baggage. That's what the cards are showing into the fifth dimension. It can't come with you. Oftentimes you're needing to go through entire cycles of rebirth to get to yourself in different ways. This could be letting go of things and closing out connections. Eclipses have a funny way of moving us where we should be and closer to people we should be near as well too. That means if we're being shifted closer to our destiny, if you are destined for your twin flame, expect huge moves to play out over the course of the next couple of months. So we have this first eclipse this week, and then the next one is going to be on my birthday. It's for the 5-5 and 5-6. So it's for the 5-5 portal, and 5-6, I believe, is the next one. So over the course of even like the next couple of months, because eclipse energy is powerful, we'll be feeling it over the course of the next few months. Huge changes to play out for any twin flames. This is going to help you with your situation. Sacral healing coming up for the feminine. This could mean money coming to you if you're needing it for your situation. Energy, positive, new timelines, situations, what you're manifesting coming through too. So a lot happening with the sacral coming up for the feminine. Healing your sacral, really healing your energy. Paying attention when things are off of balance or you're around the wrong energies or wrong situations, you're probably going to feel it in your sacral. If you've ever had sacral issues, and this could be physical issues within the body, feeling issues within the sacral, it could be related to relationship, money issues. Wanting to do deeper sacral healing is going to help you so much. So pay attention to new ideas and growth and things kind of moving forward for you on your path, because we're going to have to kind of move forward within this ascension, especially to get where you want to be, doing that work to really work on yourself to ascend. This is us keeping up with the vibrational frequencies of the earth and the energies coming into the planet. If we feel negative or miserable, we're going to feel awful in these energies. It's an extra amplifier. So the trick is to stay positive, to really fuel your energy into your own projects, what you love, and doing your own thing. And a lot of people will say, well, that doesn't sound like the twin flame journey, which is oneness, union, togetherness. The more that you can light yourself up and shift into and ascend into those fifth dimensional energies and frequencies and feel good and be doing your projects, this is where you become magnetic as the feminine to your twin flame. You can't force it. If your masculine is ever pushing, pulling back, running away, then this is because of your own energy and needing to do some type of energy work to get things back on track. But you don't go back and try to connect with that person. Usually you're going to have to go within and do that deeper work to reconnect on a higher level with these source energies. All about moving that energy down through your crown chakra, down your chakra system right now. So for this reading and things coming up, we'll see a lot of chakra activation, opening happening, purging within the body because of the eclipse energies, all about the ascension and the spiritual awakening that is playing out right now during this time on earth. I said, this is the event. I'm writing my next book, and I put that in there. This is the event that is playing out right now as our planet is preparing to shift into a solar maximum cycle. And this is already happening now. This is why we're seeing so many souls leaving the planet during this time, adjusting to these higher frequency energies, and even some of the collective changes that are now becoming more and more noticeable within these energies. The best thing that we can do is just unplug from the drama. If you've ever been in any type of drama, you were there by choice. You can just go away. You can just walk away, not engage, right? So not feeding into any lower behaviors, trauma, really purifying, healing your body, just working on getting healthier, clearing your energy. This is so important. I see a lot of people posting about like healers and stuff. The healers are so needed. If you have gifts of spirit, this is important too. Just remember that, whether it is working with energy, healing, helping people, seeing things, right? Whatever it is that makes you unique, special, and different, this is exactly what you came to bring to earth during this time. So really tapping into your gifts. I said the healers need to help so much more than ever with clearing energy on the planet during this time. Make sure you're really taking good care of your own energy. I always recommend taking Reiki classes, doing some type of energy clearing work, doing meditation, really paying attention to your connections. Remember, you're connecting on social media too. So as things are coming out within this eclipse storm, great time to be purging out your social media if you need to, or your life in any regard, whether it's just clearing old connections. And this is the thing too, there's a lot of, I said the evil eye going on. It's the truth though. There's a lot of it. And sometimes we can't always read people because not everyone can read energy. And if you can read energy and you're picking up on things like that, get these people away from you, like literally, so that you can thrive and do even better. And so sometimes we're needing to clear different connections. Just remember, trust spirit when it comes to your life and what you're being shown, because yes, people have things kind of going on and you're not seeing everything, but spirit is. Trust that you're being guided and that our human mind only knows such a small percent of what's going on planet Earth as well too, right? We're not always able to perceive everything in the spiritual, but despite that, you are being guided. You have angels around you, spirit guides, and of course, source leading you along on this journey. You have a unique blueprint and a unique path. Everyone's situation is different too. And that's why I always tell you guys to do a reading with me. This will just give you like a good idea of what to be working on during that session. We're just going to go into different gifts that you have, your situation, right? And bring healing to these situations. It isn't always a reading that you need. Oftentimes you need to shift the energy and to clear different things as well too. So I do deep healing work as well, and healing sessions. I do activations, I do readings, and I do recommend, if you're finding this video, it for sure is for you so that you can shift or heal your situation in some type of way. Make sure you're just booking a twin flame reading, or I do regular readings too. I do medium readings on my site. Make sure you're booking a reading if you need it, and that will help a ton with your own unique situation. Make sure that you're going and getting some type of guidance and help if you are in a separation, or if you're not in that, yes, dream life union, because we all have manifesting work to do, and this is going to help you a ton with making things happen. So the feminine having to really tune into intuition. We talked about tuning out negative outside energies for the twin flame connection. This could just be people around you, right? It could be energies in the collective of, all of this negativity and drama and things like that, and everything kind of going on that can take you off that twin flame journey. And so this is why you really need to make time for your healing, going within that stillness and mastering your own energy. That's all that's going to be important in a minute within these higher frequency energies, as well as we shift more and more into the spiritual as the frequencies are rising up. I was just saying that the dead are back walking with us. For those that can tap into spirit, you guys are probably having a lot more of the paranormal, the supernatural, synchronicity, divine alignment, feeling positive, abundance. I'm also over some of the 3D agenda being pushed, right? We're meant to flow into this fifth dimensional frequencies and to do so much better. That sickness, poverty, all of that in the third dimension, we can outgrow all of that. We can actually not just survive, I said yesterday, but thrive in these energies and flow and do so good as well too. But the only way we can do that is to work on our energy and to work on the spiritual right now. Sometimes you're really not able to always explain everything that you are experiencing if you're experiencing stuff, but I know the entire planet is experiencing angel numbers, little nudges, signs, synchronicities, and sometimes these are subtle hints and sometimes they're a little bit more loud. So just paying attention to the feminine, to your own inner guidance. You are magic. And this is going into unknown territory, but we talked about you having your gifts during this time, your senses, and so important that we're tapping into our own psychic senses and our own unique journey and our own unique path and where we want it to be taking us as well too. So for the feminine, let's just say really tapping into your own intuition, tuning out any type of drama, because it's only going to get louder with the planet as well too. So we're needing to learn how to transmute energy and clear energy like we talked about. Okay, so for the feminine, a couple more cards. Enter your vortex. I was just at Mount Shasta. I'm going back in a minute. I can't wait. Enter your vortex. And okay, so I'm coming from over there in England, and I've done a lot of work with the earth energies coming over from, I say fairy worlds, yes, to the worlds over here. And they have a little bit of different areas. Vortexes are areas of different types of energy. And so especially when the earth is being lit up with all of these ascension and earth energies, amazing things start to happen. So I was over there a couple days ago, and it was the last galactic activation portal day. It was amazing energy, because we are feeling all of these eclipse energies and so much going on throughout the collective. And these are vortexes, literally. I'm going back, and I had to plan it just right. And for the 28th, this is going to be, I'll be there a little bit before that, but I'm going to be doing work there on the 28th. This is the next galactic activation portal day. It's the last one of this month, and I can't wait to go back over there. So this could be entering your own, I said stay in your bubble, and I'm not joking, right? Stay in your bubble, enter the vortex. This is connecting with these energies to tap into infinite abundance. This is getting creative, and sometimes it's not all about money or abundance in that way, right? Energy is abundance. Having beautiful people in your life is a blessing. I'm realizing last night that I have what I desire in my life, money can't buy. It's like, I just want love, right? And that is it, the twin flame journey as well too, to clear away everything that isn't as well too. So this is about connecting with the energies, but staying in your own energy to do that as well too. Entering your vortex. You might need to really work on your own journey. When you are peopling too much, you'll notice you disconnect from your twin flame, because you're disconnecting from source. When you are disconnecting from yourself and feeling negative or feeling like you're not in alignment, you disconnect from your twin flame as well too. So this is about coming into a deeper alignment with yourself for the feminine, and harmony with your energy. Time to let your light shine. The more that you are, like we talked about, you will be super magnetic to everything, especially your twin flame, as you're glowing with that source energy. Creative expression. Who did you come here to become? Who do you want to be? Picture yourself at your highest potential. It could be anything. You can completely shift gears. I probably didn't know some of the things I would be doing a few years ago within the awakening. I'm just getting a little bit of clarity and a clear picture now. And it's helping to make me a better person through the spiritual work that I do as well too. And this is just something for me. So I have to kind of visualize where I want to be. This could be anything. It could be a house, a life that you want to create, some type of beautiful vision for a home and a family with your twin flame. It could be who you want to be as a person. Maybe you want to go do some projects. And oftentimes our greatest things that we can do here on earth are not going to be found in our jobs. Unfortunately, it might be something that you really want to do, a project, something you're really passionate about. You don't even have to know how. Sometimes it's getting that vision in your head of what you would be doing, a completely different job, a different role. If you could be anything that you want, more fluid, right, in this reality, who would you be? What would you be manifesting? What would you be creating? Really tapping into that sacral energy for the feminine as you're healing it. And we're going to do some cards to see what's going on for the divine masculine. So this is going to be a reading for the masculine. If you're a feminine, just take it as what's going on with the masculine, or a message from your masculine, and just kind of tapping in to the masculine. Okay, so we have 3D in our face right now coming up for the reading, right? It's like, oh my God, okay. You can try to tune it out, like I said. You're probably seeing it everywhere. And we're getting more. It's a little bit of an awakening storm happening, right? And this is designed to trigger an awakening. This is the masculine, though, seeing deep into the feminine. It could be that they could see right into your soul. They could see past all of the facade illusion that we play, the different roles that we play in different situations. This is like literally the masculine seeing deep through to the core of the feminine within the union. And this could just be seeing that beautiful part, the divine potential that is meant to manifest here in this dimension, but also seeing the planet for what it is. There's a lot going on with being awake in this world right now, especially for those of you guys that have been awake, because if you have been, you're holding the line, you're holding these energies for the rest of the planet. And yes, it can get heavy as there's a lot trying to pull us back down to the 3D right now. And I always talk about the 3D shifting into the 4 and the 5. And so the masculine is finally waking up and seeing so much right now. This can be overwhelming though on earth right now. So this is realization. This is the twin flame seeing you and seeing the connection. They could have their spirit guides telling them, source, sensing it, feeling like it fits really good in different kind of ways. It could be kind of them waking up to how powerful this connection is, or the energy too. So sometimes that energy can be very, very powerful at different times. A lot of times that's why people go into separation, or it isn't time yet, or there's other things going on too. The masculine rising above ego right now, transcending the ego. This is their old personality, their old life. It could have been who they were in the past or who they are now, shedding that now and needing to shift out of that. It's like literally like where you're in one life and you just like you're in an egg, burst out like a little chicken being born, right? And it's like, dinosaur, right? We'll say dinosaur, you're in that egg and you come out like something anew. And it's like that with the ego. It's literally like you just shed that person that you used to be. And this can happen over and over through the journey. But this is a powerful transformation being shown for the masculine within the awakening right now. This is clearing all that negative stuff. It's opening up. It's clearing barriers and walls. Heart chakra opening, letting someone in. If it's your feminine, clearing things and letting go of old hurt coming up within the system. It's not anything of what blocks things from new experiences or where you're at now. Oftentimes it is old things in your system, and this is freedom from the past. It's like it's done, thank God. But sometimes we need to let it go, seeing that this is freeing us, and that some of the ways we might have felt that it didn't go good, it was actually taking us higher within our spiritual path the entire time. And we wouldn't have sensed that going through it. And suddenly feeling that as well too. This could be that you're free to be with your feminine, to be with your twin flame. Things opening up and clearing, as again, the masculine was carrying a heavy karmic load too. But then all of the lessons and knowledge, and those that did take that on have so much now inner alchemy happening from integrating all of that knowledge, whether it be about earth or, you know, different, how to heal different things. You know, it's also your tools in those bags. It's like your tools, right? Your spiritual tools that you've learned from going through this journey and all that you're picking up from it. And it's like not just changing you as a person for the masculine, but now you have like this bag of magic, these tools that you can use spiritually as well too, that this is going to help you a ton from earth school, going to school, right? These lessons. And now it could be going on to teach and to share what you have. So having all of this knowledge, like historic knowledge as well too. All right, we see things coming up for the sacral with the masculine too. Doesn't surprise me within these energies. This is new energy opening up. This is planting your seeds. It's a very fertile time. And we don't always talk about sex and babies. When we talk about fertility, it can be manifesting, planting your seeds within the earth, because the earth is the ultimate goddess first that manifests and materializes everything that we need. So sacral work, and this could be, you might be tired from the astrals or dreaming right now, masculine. You might have been doing a lot of work over there. You might have been putting out a lot of energy into these manifestations. And this is why, if you're feeling like tired, it's okay. You got to find your own flow right now. Like that 9 to 5. Yeah, it's amazing and all of that. But oftentimes right now, the ones that might be feeling better in these energies are finding their own vibrational alignment and their own flow. You're tired, you take the day off, right? The next day you're feeling like you get a ton of energy working. So this could indicate needing to rest and move when you feel like you're able to. A lot happening within your sacral, but also a lot coming in for the activations that you're receiving for the masculine right now. And this is like your energy center kind of going on too. So pay attention to your energy levels and know that you're manifesting right now. Mission accomplished. Everything coming through that you are manifesting, coming home, following that call to home. And I was talking about this the other day. I'm like, I have to just go to Shasta. It's pulling me, the alien girl, right? And it was, and I'm going back, and it will just pull you. And maybe you don't even know everything, but I'm like, the energy will just call you. Like you might be doing one thing the 1 minute, and the next, the energy will pull you where you need to be. So know that the energy will move you where you belong. This could look like any type of thing, but it is moving closer to source as you are doing this divine mission. You might have felt like you already did it in this lifetime. So sometimes, like I said, we've done more of the path than we think from what we've moved through, and that's okay. And you might be getting to a really good place in your story or in your path. Like, you have accomplished so much, and we have a different blueprint. And like, look at all you've moved through and done in your lifetime. So having done a lot of lessons and representing a mission accomplished, something that your soul has come to complete. And souls are different in what they came here to do, right? And we all kind of play a different role in our templates and stories and how they'll play out. So High Priestess, expanding consciousness. This is like kind of, we have a lot of Neptune energy, which can be tricky, illusion energy happening on the planet. And this is the masculine maybe needing to learn trying to learn certain things from the priestess, but the priestess, the feminine, can be a little bit illusionary with it all. Like, you can't quite put your finger on these energies. There is a supernatural spiritual energy that is around twin flames. And that is the energy that's making it magic in all of us and around these connections. And when we feel really, really good spiritually, or feeling a lot of spiritual energy, oftentimes this energy is found more around us as well too. This is telling a story about the feminine and the masculine expanding their consciousness, learning together. So for twin flames, it would do you good to be studying the spiritual, learning new things, expanding your consciousness. Even when you guys are just hanging out, it's like activating the other half of something, where very fast you'll probably come together and begin to learn different things. Like, oh my God, that was what I was missing. That was that missing piece. Oh my God, they said something and it just activated like all of that missing in me. And stuff like that. So this is also about activating higher truth and wisdom as you come together, and also remembering things on a past life level. It's going to bring a lot of knowledge back. All right, twin flame. With your twin flame, everything is possible. So you think sometimes, oh, maybe it won't work out because it didn't in the past with past partners. The reason why it didn't work out with past partners is because spirit was trying to get them away from you the whole time. And that was the force of why it didn't work out. Now, however, with twin flames, when this is a spiritual union, this is a true twin flame connection, the universe will be doing the opposite and will be in the background actually guiding your paths together, leading you together, doing everything hand in hand with each other. And it may seem that you're in separateness, but it's one soul experiencing itself. And so you're going to be completely in synchronicity the entire time, even in different dimensions, lives, situations, whatever's going on. It's always going to mirror your situation in some type of way. So when you do more inner work and you can be in your energy more, that's when they kind of align with you too. So everyone's situation's different. Even when if you're together in union, needing to really work on your own kind of, we'll say, spiritual path still to maintain that energy, because then this is why sometimes twin flames can separate after being together as well too. Everyone is different, can't maintain those high frequency states. And it's important too within this connection, because it isn't something that can kind of play out in those lower frequencies. It's something that's going to play out in the higher. So messages of the day for the masculine, really connecting with source right now, following that soul pull of where it's guiding you to. It could be your next move, your mission, things you're supposed to do, projects, interests, your twin flame, moving, whatever it is, just really following that flow of source energy. Also working on your sacral too. Know that you're supposed to be putting that energy into your manifestations, being shown that they all work out and they're all coming through. And that's why this eclipse gateway is so powerful for healing and manifesting. It's so important that we realize how strong these energies are right now, and that we're manifesting anyway. Everything we're focused on and thinking about, may as well create things that we like by being the game changer and thinking positive things, focusing on our goals, manifestations, healing. It's going to happen. And you can manifest anything. And it is something you have to manifest in your life, even twin flame union. And oftentimes this is where the blocks come up. These are healing blocks, manifesting blocks, relationship blocks, inner child blocks, and things like that we do need to clear sometimes to open up. So all about what's coming up right now, but know this eclipse gateway is great for cutting cords, clearing energies of the past, and shifting you closer in a destined way to that destined partner, your twin flame. I'm going to go have a beautiful day. Make sure you guys are checking out my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. I'm going to be around, as it's Monday, all week for readings and healing sessions. Just book a reading if you need me anyways. It's a great place to start. I always try to get you guys into doing tons of the healings anyway. That's going to help you with shifting things the most anyways. check out the healings that I do. But if you need me, just book a reading and we do a phone call, a phone session, and talk. Have a beautiful day.